this is awkward. This is new to me. It's my first video ever. And what better to review and have a first impressions of on my first video than the DesixKaty DoseofColors collection. Alright, jumping into the eyeshadow palette, I'm looking at this packaging and I'm thinking Katy and Desi highlight. That's all I'm thinking. Very glittery, metallic, and fun. Reflects these eyeshadows perfectly. They're all metallics. So we have Suze here. Suze is a nice light champagne gold. Next we have Noli. Noli is a true bronze with gold undertones and no reds in it. Next is Turbosun. Turbosun is a duochrome that's purple with a brown undertone. And then lastly we have Harpoon, which is a gorgeous gold undertoned olive green. So the way that Katy and Desi described these shades were to be used along with other eyeshadows. Basically, since they're all metallics, you can use them with some more transitional shades, like a matte shadow. I'm going to use I Love Sarai's ColourPop collab. Start by going in with the color Freckles. Take that on the Morphe E23 brush. Alright, so now that I have that wrapped up, I am going to go ahead and go in with the eyeshadow quad. On this little guide here, it tells me that the shades Suze and Harpoon need to be used wet. So I'm going to go ahead and go in one of these shades. And the shade Suze is this guy here, this very light gold. And then this one here, this olive shade, is this olive shade has a gold undertone. I'm going to go in with that shade, and that shade is Harpoon. This would be the other one that I need to use wet. I'm going to go ahead and dampen my finger a little bit, and I will apply the shadow. Oh, look at that. I'm going to go ahead and do the same with the other eye. Alright, gonna go ahead and go in with these lashes in the style Queen Bee from Cocoa Lashes. They are Kitty's favorite, so I just felt that that would be perfect to go with this look. I'm also going to use the House of Lashes glue as well. Just like that. So now we look a little bit more polished. We're all set for the eye area. Next up we have the highlighters. This is the shade Mirame. Mirame is described as a rose gold. I would say the shade is more complementary to tan skin tones. It is a subtle highlight, but it looks super gorgeous on the skin, more natural. As far as consistency goes, they kind of remind me of Candlelight by Too Faced. They're a tiny bit softer than that. This is Fuego. Fuego is a light champagne gold. On tan skin, this would be one that would pop a lot more. I'm going to take Mirame. I'm going to take the Morphe R36 brush. Looks like this. Nice and fluffy. I'm going to go ahead and load a little bit on my brush and take it right on the cheek. Whoa. Okay. Okay, a little goes a long way. So I'm going to just take whatever's left on here first and apply the majority of it to this cheekbone as well. Fuego and the same brush, the M537. Go ahead and grab it, and then I'm going to use it on the inner corner of my eyes. Just to see what it would look like on my skin tone. So definitely significantly brighter and lighter in undertone than Mirame, but Mirame definitely is one that I will use for an everyday. Moving on to the matte cream lipsticks, I think that the packaging is very chic. The font that Desi and Katie chose to put on the lipstick with their signatures is very chic. The matte packaging, I love that. It's different, feels good in the hands. Talking about the shade itself, the shade is a light peachy nude, and it's not too light to where I'm scared to put it on without a lip liner. It actually is very wearable, even though I feel that I'm scared of light nudes because I have tan skin tone. So you won't have to actually over moisturize to apply these matte lipsticks. They're very comfortable. Doesn't hurt to put them on and hurt to talk after they're on. I don't feel like a tug on my lips at all. Since I have it on, I'm going to go ahead and try over the top on top of it. This nice gold. Wow, it's really gold. Let's see how much of this pigment shows up. Putting on this gloss is very easy due to the applicator. The wand itself is flat and it doesn't cause any streaking in the lipstick. I like the gloss. It's not sticky, but it does give high shine, but it's not sticky. It does have a scent. It's like it smells like fall. Vanilla. It smells like vanilla to me. But it isn't terrible like that heavy candy scent. I have them on my lips for too long because I get agitated by the smell. I'm really sensitive to that. So this is a yes for me. And I'm really liking the texture. It's hydrating. And I don't think that the glitter is obnoxious. It looks pretty obnoxious in YouTube and get scared that you're gonna have like metallic lips after applying this. But no, definitely not getting that from here. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, this is in the shade More Creamer Please, and upon opening this, I already know that this shade is something that is more my speed for an everyday nude lipstick where I wouldn't have to wear as much eye makeup or face makeup to compensate. This is a unique nude. I don't have very many, if any, like this one. This lipstick is definitely my choice for an everyday nude lipstick. I wouldn't personally need to wear a darker lip liner with it. I can definitely just wear it on its own. I don't have to worry about looking ashy. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply over the top on top of More Creamer Please, just to get an idea of what it looks like with shine. I still am obsessed with the fact that this doesn't have chunky glitter in it. Going in with the shade Hot Fire. Same matte packaging as the matte cream lipsticks. This is bright. This is really bright. Can't say I'm comfortable with bright lipsticks. We're going to try this on. See that hesitation as soon as I put it on? I am not comfortable with bright neon shades at all. Wow. I'm gonna wait for this coat to dry and I'm gonna add a little bit more because I feel that on camera you can't really see it, but in person I think that it's a little sheerer than I would like it to be. So let me let this dry and I'll put another coat on. I will tell you that this is very interesting in that it actually has blue undertones in it. So with blue undertones, with the blue undertone becomes more complementary to all skin tones versus say an true orange based lipstick that would look great on fairer skin tones that may be a little bit harder for someone with a deeper skin tone, a tan, a deep skin tone to wear, you know, without accommodating with eyeshadow or blush and lip liner and things like that. So I would say this is throwing me for a spin. I put this on thinking I wasn't truly gonna like it on me, but I'm just like catching myself in the monitor here, and I like it. I like it. Not completely dry yet, but I will say it's lipsticks in certain shades, they tend to like lift off when I'm applying the second layer and look really dry and cracked in the center. And this one, I don't know if you can see, I'm talking and it's still wet and I don't see any cracking. And I don't feel the cracking. Alright, last but not least, going to apply this shade Sauvage, this deep oxblood color. Same as with the Hot Fire shade, I'm going to wait for this layer to dry, and then, I don't know if you can see, you can see my lip through with just one layer, so I'm going to wait for this layer to dry and then I'll go in and apply another layer. Be right back. Alright, so I have my second layer on and I feel the color is more true to color and I don't have any of my natural lip showing through. So I'm going to go on DoseofColors' website and tell you what the description of the shade is. Sauvage is a rich black based burgundy with a velvet finish. It's a great way to describe the color. So if you're looking for a vampy shade that you don't have in your collection, this is one to add. It is different from a lot of the burgundies out there that I've tried from many other brands that have had similar dupes. Alright y'all, this wraps up the collection. So which item is my favorite in this collection? That's a little hard to say. It was tough deciding because I really love a good glow and these highlighters are amazing. But I'm going to actually have to go with the eyeshadow quad. Eyeshadow quad definitely threw me off guard and in a good way. I really like the shadows here. They are great to add to any collection just because you typically wouldn't have a palette like this where you have 4 shades with sheen, glitter, or metallic finish to them. This is a palette that's meant to enhance any of your other eyeshadow palettes out there in your makeup look. And I think the shades are very unique. Harpoon and Turbo Sun, those are my favorites, even though I'm a bronze and gold gal all the way. These two shadows here, they're so unique. This has a brown undertone in it and I love that. So it's a duochrome. And then this guy here, I believe is a duochrome as well. It has a gold undertone in it, even though it's green. And green is my favorite color, so definitely have to put it on. But the pigment in them is awesome. And the shades are all very opaque. I don't have any issues with consistency with the opaqueness in the shadows throughout all 4 shades. And I love that you get to use the shadows wet to get them to really pop. Love the formula. And being that is my favorite item from the collection, I actually, since the eyeshadow palette is my favorite, I think that it is fitting that I do a giveaway for the eyeshadow palette. All you have to do is like this video and subscribe to my channel. I will also have another way to enter through my Facebook page, and I'll link that off.